I'm Miata, and I want to welcome you back to my channel where we are here to sparkle, empower, connect, and grow together. I hope everyone is having a beautiful day. It's raining here where I am, so I have enjoyed waking up to the rain, and hopefully we'll get some sunshine soon. So I wanted to start off this video today by reading another one of my poems for you to enjoy. So I'm looking down because I write them down, so I'll read it off to you. Sometimes no one will understand. The tears fall like rain, and the pain you just can't tame. Knowing with each passing day, nothing will ever be the same. Why does shame hit harder than a smile? Will the rain pass enough for me to acknowledge the sunshine? I thought that was great today, especially because it's raining outside, and sometimes rain falls and falls and falls, and there's gloomy days, and you feel like you can never ever see the sunshine. Even when it's there, we don't acknowledge it enough because we're so in our thoughts, we're so in our mind, we're so in our head about the hurt and the shame or the guilt that we feel that we don't really acknowledge the sunshine enough. So going forward, start acknowledging the sunshine in your life, whether it's a cup of coffee, whether it's a book, whether it's your kids, a phone call, words of encouragement, putting on your makeup, getting beautiful. Acknowledge it so you can feel that joy from it. You can rise above whatever is going on, whatever took you down or tried to take you down. You can always rise above from it and keep going. So I hope that inspired you and encouraged you as much as it does for me, just writing my thoughts down and sharing them with you. Today, what are you expecting? Are you expecting anything from yourself? Are you expecting things from other people? Are your expectations too high, sis? I mean, what? Let's get into expectations a little bit and let's just explore the topic. I want to read you the definition of expectations that I had Googled. Hold on, sis. Hold on. I got it. Expectations is a strong belief that something will happen. A strong belief that something will happen. What do you have a strong belief in that you feel and know deep down in your heart that it's going to happen? Can you think? Do you know? Well, my interpretation that I want to share with you on expectations is when you're expecting something to go as planned, you feel like you have a little bit control over it. You're putting faith into it. You're putting trust into it. And you feel as though, and you're expecting in high hopes that whatever it is, it's going to happen, right? So when it does not happen, you get disappointed. You feel let down. You feel like a failure. You feel like, oh my God, I have trusted in something. And trust, let's be honest, is a big deal in our everyday life. Whether we realize it or not, we're trusting when we go through the drive-through that everything is going to be like we ordered it. It's going to be hot. It's going to be fresh. You know, you're putting that in expectation into that trust. And when you eat your food and when you drive off from that window, you're expecting everything to be like it is in that bag. And when it's not, you're getting upset. You got to drive back and you're outraged because your time feel like you've been wasted. You got to go back. You got to repeat yourself. You got to show and prove this is wrong. This is not what I expected. Come on, get it right, you know? And so we tend to do that to ourselves. We beat ourselves up. We set high expectations for ourselves, and we expect that this is going to happen the way I want it to happen, the way it should happen, because I feel like I know myself enough to set this goal, and it's going to happen the way I have it in my mind. And then when it doesn't happen that way, you feel like you failed. You feel like you let yourself down. But in order to apply your expectations to your life and for you to feel like, you know, you have succeeded in them, you have to be willing to set aside time, to dedicate time to your goal, to motivate yourself, to support yourself. There have been days that I have not felt like getting out of the bed, but nobody can pull me out of the bed. Everybody can say, Miata, you know, you have those kids, you know, you got to get up and you got to do this and you got to do that. But until I want it and I set a goal for myself, and me personally, I like to say goals and intentions rather than expectations, because expectations, you kind of have that exact in there where you feel exactly it should go this way, it should be this way. You know, and even in relationships, we expect them to go, you know, how we feel like they should go. If I'm putting in time to this relationship, I expect the other person to put in time to this relationship. And when they don't do that, you feel like they failed the relationship. No, because their expectations may be a little bit different than yours. You may feel like, they may feel like they expect more love and you feel like you expect more time, which is totally different views. So you have to understand that. You have to respect that. And rather than to say, like, I'm mad because you didn't give me no time, and then they say, I'm mad because you didn't give me no love, set a goal and say, okay, let's go out to eat. That's time. And that's love, and you can show affection. So it's rationalized with what you expect and what I expect. And then what you expect for yourself, you tend to expect that out of other people. You know, if you clean your house and people come over, you expect them to keep your house clean, you know, and they may not be in that space or in that mind that you are in. So, you know, expectations are very, very deep, and once we feel like we set them for ourselves, we feel like we set them for other people on a higher standard, you know. And it's good every day to set a goal, set an intention, and even if you don't reach that goal or you don't reach that intention, don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up, because that means, okay, let me look at myself a little bit more and see where I can prioritize, what I can do a little bit different, and how can I reach my goal the next time. And that failure is nothing but a lesson for you to grow, for you to prioritize, for you to open your mind, your heart, and your spirit to spend a little bit more time with yourself, to organize yourself, to organize your thoughts, because what we think, we become. And that's from Buddha. Yes, ma'am. Say it again, Buddha. What we think is what we become. So think good thoughts. Talk good to yourself. Speak kindly to yourself, and you're able to do that with others. Set goals and intentions for yourself, and when you set those with other people, even if they fail you, you realize you can't fail you. It's only a lesson that you need to learn and apply it to another area in your life, to better it, to, you know, grow yourself just a little bit more. So I hope your expectations, you dig deep within inside yourself, expect more of yourself, talk to yourself a little bit more, enjoy yourself a little bit more, expect and set intentions and goals for yourself, so that when you look through the vision of your life for your relationships and everything else around you, it can benefit you a little bit more, because you won't look at everything as a failure. You'll look at it as a lesson to grow yourself, to enjoy, and know that next time something comes up that was not, that went how I expected it to go, and it didn't go like that, I won't be angry, because then I can look at the lesson and set a different intention, set a goal, go back and look at something that I need to do a little bit different in order for this to succeed. So I hope that this video encourages you in your expectations, encourages you in your life to look at things a little bit more different and think a little bit more different, so that you can rationalize and be a better you. Thank you again for joining me. I hope that you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on IG at iSparklebabe. And I will see you guys next time.